the superlatives. Now we're going to move from the comparative form to the superlative form. We use it with 3 or more people, animals, things, or objects. So, with short adjectives that we discussed before, we add at the end of the short adjective est and before it the. The blue whale is the largest animal in the whole world. I want now to compare the blue whale with all the animals or the whole animals in the whole world. So I did not compare the blue, for example, to the white one. So large. So let's have the origin of large, of largest. It is large. Large has only one vowel that we can pronounce. It is a, and the e we cannot pronounce it, so we do not count it. So it has one syllable, and when we pronounce this adjective, we say large one time, not large. Yeah. So it is a one syllable adjective. So we add to it est and we put before it the. So the whale is the largest animal comparing to the whole animals in the world. But for long adjectives, what do we have to do? We add the most, then the long adjective. So we didn't add anything to the long adjective, but we preceded it. We preceded it with the most. Like this car is the most expensive here. I compare this car to all the cars, for example, in this, for example, parking. So let's have expensive. Expensive, of course, it is a long adjective, so we cannot add est at the end of it. So we add the most before it. Comparing to all the cars, this car is the most expensive. Okay, so adjectives are just like verbs, are just like nouns, like any other part of speech. So just like what do we have as regular verbs and irregular verbs, we have the same. We have 2 types of adjectives. We have regular adjectives and irregular adjectives. The regular adjectives, it means that we can add to them er. We can add to them est. We can precede them with more or with must. Okay, but irregular adjectives, no, they are not. They have a fixed form that we have to use it. Like, for example, bad, long, good, old. And we're gonna just memorize them just like what we did with the irregular verbs. You can see here, for example, this car is good. If I want to compare this car to this, I will say that this one is better. But this is the best. So I cannot say gooder and the goodest. Okay? We cannot use the regular form. Bad, worse, the worst, far, farther, and the farthest. So here you can memorize them from this table. Regular adjectives in comparative and superlative forms. So we have bad, far, far in the distance. Okay, you can study any one of them. Good, ill or bad, late, less, little, many, and much.